I'm Dan Cartwright, and I had the privilege this year to be a judge on the Motorhome Campervan Design Awards 2024. And I'm joined today by fellow judge Martin Dorey. Martin,
hello, Dan.
How's it going? Just so everybody knows, Martin and I are kind of old friends, really, and this is not our first rodeo, really, is it?
No, we've done this a few times together. It's always brilliant to come back to the NEC and do this. I love it because of getting a chance to poke about and in all the vehicles and see what's good, what isn't so good, and and reward excellence actually, which is what we're here for.
It is, and we have found some excellence this time. But when you start the process and we're given this sheet, and it's an A3 sheet and it's double-sided of all the motorhomes you're going through, and you're sat in the sort of the back office of the NEC, it's dark, none of the motorhomes have lights on, and you're just like, it's quite foreboding, isn't it?
Oh, that walking out up here on the first morning, I think it was Sunday morning, with this list and just thinking, we've got a massive mountain to drive. We've got 60 vehicles to go and give a proper look to as well.
Yep.
And we've got like two days to do it in. Having done all the research, what's really great though, and we both noticed this, I know, is that when you do your homework at home on paper, and then you bring your homework to the show, and then you make sure that your homework's right. And actually sitting there in vans and going,
our homework's not right. It never is it?
Quite often it was though, because I'd be sitting there and you'd go, well, I like this, but it's a little bit this, that, and the other. And actually I'd stand there and go, well, I like this, and it's a little bit like this and that and the other. And you look at your notes and go, oh, okay, I wasn't so far off. And that's really nice to be able to do that.
And we're not the only judges, there's 5 others. I think we're going to get some more to talk to. But for me, when we go around and we see them and we're able to note there's kind of the intricacies, as much as we like to claim it, our homework is never right. I've altered so many scores. I've been like, I didn't see this, I didn't see that. And I think that's why doing this is a bit of a privilege, because we're acting on behalf of members and consumers. And they're trying to do their research and they're putting their hard-earned money into it. And so by us doing this and then going out and validating them, we're not saying you have to buy this one, but we're saying, hey, if you're looking at one of these, this is a good benchmark.
Yeah, I think you're right actually. For all I say about validating my own work by seeing things that actually I had a hunch about, but it's only ever a hunch, isn't it? Because you go in and you can't see, is that going to actually work? And I've sort of looked at it online and thought, well, actually, do you know what? That's a bit small or a bit. And you walk in and you think, actually, this is completely different, because you just don't know what you're going to get. You walk into a van, you can think it's amazing, and then walk into it and go, oh, actually, do you know what? It's not quite what I thought it was. And that's the essential part of this judging process.
One of the things that struck me this year was, people say, oh, they're all the same, and they're like people outside the industry, they're white boxes, but they're not. And a lot of the insides are now developing at a speed. It used to be that we'd have different configurations and layouts, but now it's all about things like off-grid capabilities, lithium-ion batteries, quick charging inverters. We've seen motorhomes here that can go off-grid for 30 days.
Yeah.
It's really good, and I know something that you're passionate about is choice of materials, sustainability, whole life cycle. Have you seen much in the right direction in that area?
There's been a little bit. The Project Yonder vehicle uses a kind of timeless flooring, which is cork.
Yes.
Right, which actually people would sort of, it's so obvious when you think about it, but nobody else is using it. It's a sustainable material. It can be sanded back. It's lightweight, it's waterproof, and if the van goes in the sea, it'll float.
Yeah, I mean, the marine people don't use cork for the wrong reason.
I know, and so why wouldn't we use that technology in a van? Because and also it's absolutely renewable. It's brilliant to see it. So there's been a little bit of that, but not a huge amount, I have to say. And I really would like to see more, because sustainability is going to be something that is going to have to be natural for a lot of these manufacturers going forwards, and if they aren't doing it, they should be shouting about it.
And I think that's one of the things that we're very much as judges looking at. And some of it's about the materials used, but some of it's about actually how we're approaching it from a manufacturing point of view. So, and you are, the leading expert on that. So hopefully this time next year we'll have potentially some more boxes to tick.
Yeah, and it would be really great to see some of the manufacturers saying what they're doing behind the scenes as well. To make you feel good about buying their vans, because actually everything matters. Even if it's offsetting or manufacturing processes or whatever it is, it really matters.
Yeah, 100%. Right, well, Martin, thank you.
Right, thank you very much. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
I'm Charlie.
And I'm Grace, and we're from Project Yonder. So this is our first van for Freedom 4X. We've been running the business about 3 years now. We feel like we're bringing something slightly different to the market, maybe sort of a modern twist on your traditional campervan motorhome. We're kind of about sort of function but also style as well, and just bringing a bit of fun and something different to the market. It means everything to us to win the award.
Our minds are blown right now. Speechless.
I'm Siobhan Daniels. I'm a former BBC journalist, author of the book Retirement Rebel, and a pro-age campaigner, and very much a solo female traveller advocate. This is my first year judging the Motorhome and Campervan Awards, and it's been really interesting getting an insight into the quality of the kind of vehicles that are out there for people to choose from, and also how much it means to the stands themselves to be judged and to get these kind of awards. So I felt really honoured to be involved in the judging process.
Hello, my name is Elin Giebe. I am working for Euromobil. I am responsible for sales export, and I'm very proud and happy that we actually won the second award for our exterior. We are very happy, and thank you very much for this great opportunity.
My name's Nick Harding. I'm a freelance journalist, and I've been reporting on this industry for over 30 years now, which means I've reviewed thousands and thousands of motorhomes. If you're new to motor caravanning especially, you can look and go, well, I can see why that's a winner, or this is a particular one for me. Where does it rate? How does it rate? What rivals does it have? What else should I be looking at? And there's a kind of a halo effect as well. If you're an award winner, you've got a bit of longevity, and you're probably going to offer a better vehicle on the second-hand market as well.
I'm Slavika Sterk. I'm a managing director of Adria UK. It's always important to see what independent judges think about our vehicles. It's very important to us to keep us going, to see what we've done right and where we have still some area for improvement.
Hello, I'm Sammy Faircloth. I'm a freelance writer writing for the Caravan and Motorhome Club. I'm also the author of the Caravan Handbook.
I'm Justine Higgins. I'm a freelance writer as well. I write for various campervan motorhome magazines.
From my perspective, I feel that there are so many different choices out there of caravans, campervans and motorhomes, and if you're coming in new, it's an absolute minefield to know where do I start with this. I think for the fact that the judges take a lot of that hard work out of actually looking at the different vehicles and saying that this is an outstanding winner because it has this, it has this, it has this. So we take a lot of that hard work away for the members. So we're kind of saying to them, well look, these are the ones that us experts feel are really good quality vans for the money, for what they offer, and the members can really get something out of it, and it can kind of hone in maybe on looking at those ones, just making it easier for them.
I think as judges we've looked at all the details as well, and I think for a member you might not even think about looking at all those details that's on the vehicle. And you can also then look back at previous years, so if you're buying a second-hand vehicle, then you've got all that information that's still there to have a look at as well, so I think that's really valuable.